You said something about a chat bot or something, and I'm intrigued. Like,
So
tell us
there,
about that
and
because
I'm a novice still,
it's fine.
but it's a program that's been developed called ChatGPT or GTP, and it uses AI to fulfill queries the same way that Google does, right? You type
Okay.
into Google
Yeah.
book on entrepreneurship, and
Yep.
it's going to send you results. Well, takes it a step further. Yesterday, I was actually last night I was playing with it, and here's all I typed in. I said, um, write me a children's book that rhymes about two brothers named Michael and Noah. That's what I typed in, and I hit enter. And it sent me a page of text. And it was a literal story that rhymed about my two boys that went on an adventure and they had to cross a river and they got to the other side. And that was the culmination of them like, oh, we can do anything together as brothers. It was unbelievable.
How quick was it?
Instantaneous. It was instantaneous. I would encourage all the users and all the listeners to go and just go have a play. It does all kinds of things.
All right. So everyone's rewinding right now. What did he just say I'm supposed to do? You know, what's this app?
And you could tell it to anything.
That's wild.
Send people are creating contracts through it. Like create a contract, blah blah blah, and give it details, and it spits out the entire thing.
So what does that do for your business? What does this mean for you? And what does this mean for everyone else who's listening?
Well, I think everyone in the marketing community is having this conversation right now. They're saying, well, what does this mean? How does this affect what we do today? I know businesses and marketers that are using it to create landing pages, that are using it to develop content for businesses based on a specific product. They're using it to write ad copy for their ads. It could be a complete game changer. I think the jury's out. I mean, we're talking 90 days ago. This thing came out. So, I think it'll be really fun to have this conversation in another 90 days.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, because it's going to continue to change.
That's wild.
It's insane.
It is crazy. I mean, I'm just looking at every industry that's the technology and is just impacting, transforming.
It is.
In our space, I was looking at the whole. You know, I obviously know that technology is going to and AI is going to have an impact on the space of talent strategy, whether it be hiring, recruitment, engagement, retention, development. But we are in the people business, and so what we've doubled down is we're going to be the absolute masters of people, but the relationship side.
Yep.
We're gonna focus on everything that AI can't do.
We're taking the exact same approach.
So it's relationship. Like you can't. If I told you that I could automate everything to do with your parenting and your relationship with your wife, so that you only have to do 10 minutes a week and it'll be amazing 10 minutes. But all of the other junk where you're rolling around wrestling with your kids after, in your change of clothes, and I can make sure that's all taken care of for you, so you don't have to do any of that. You'd be like, what? I don't want that.
No, thank you. Right.
I don't want that. I didn't do this relationship thing for efficiency or productivity. So we've just chosen to double down on become masters of the relationship side. And
my theory on that, if I could just riff on that for a second, is I believe that AI is going to continue to advance in ways that we can't even imagine, right? If we think about it, like we're the last generation to know life before and after the internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And look how far that's come from the getting CDs in the mail of 500 free hours on AOL. You remember those?
Yes.
To where we are today with the ChatGPT thing I was talking about. Well, at the end of the day, for us in our business, to me, strategy, the word strategy is going to be the great differentiator. Execution, the writing of the ads, the building of the landing pages, AI is going to take it over. Like that's not going to happen. But I think of it more as like a doctor-patient relationship. So if I'm a doctor and I have access to all of the available drugs in the market, and for us, all the available platforms or all the AI, and a patient or a client comes to us with a certain ailment as it relates to their business, then it's up to me to understand the landscape and the available options and prescribe the right solution, which I don't believe a machine will be able to do as well as a human who understands the relationship side of things and understands the business side of things.
Wow. Yeah. is to be determined. I'm just so excited about this. I'm like, wow, I got to stay on the cutting edge. And we're not a technology company or, in this AI space, but we're constantly looking what's going to help us do our job more efficiently, but allowing us in the same way we talked about kind of visionary integrator or like the superpowers of different roles and different seats in an organization. Like we want you to focus really, really intensely on that thing that you do best, and then let's supplement other skill sets or technology to do the other thing.
Absolutely.
And I think one of the things that come from a worldview of like we're created beings for relationship. We need to work really, really hard at that. And if we work really, really hard at that, we can supplement all kinds of technologies to do the other stuff. So I'm all about it. I want to hear more about that. Let's reconvene in 90 days.
Absolutely.